I bring love to the brothers and sisters of this divine organization, and for those outside of this organization who support this organization, I also bring you love. I want to thank everybody that has been involved with the freeing of my father, the organization. And also, I want to thank everybody that has been involved on behalf of the family and on behalf of many of us who have struggled since the 80s and 90s. Some of you have just jumped on since this time of the internet, which is okay. That's fine. Nothing against you. But some of us have been struggling with this struggle since way before the internet. And we have been here since the 80s and 90s. Some of us have been struggling all our lives. And I know when it comes to Mama Wendy Hoover, respect and kudos goes to her, because this has been her struggle and her fight for 53 years. So with that being said, dispositions, many of you put it in my box about the dispositions that I used to do of dropping information. No, I stopped doing that. I stopped doing that because much of the information that I was putting out was only hurting people because they would barely understand it and they would take it out of context and take it for granted. So there was no use to continue to put that information out there because there was nothing positive that could have been used and done with that information. So I was asked to slow it down. So being asked to slow it down, I decided that I would stop it completely. But as for now, with the freeing of Pop, Mr. Larry Hoover, be it known that his name is not Larry Bernard Hoover. That's not his name. His name is Larry Hoover. That's his name. Please understand that. He doesn't have a middle name. Please be aware of that. The struggle that we've been going through trying to clear up some of these rumors and falsehoods is really ridiculous. I mean, it's beyond comparability when you think about the things that we have gone through. But now, finally, we can celebrate the freedom and the let go of what was done wrong in the first place. Let's take this, and this is man, I'm overcome with emotions. This fight has been so long. You just don't understand. First of all, we're close. We're very close to seeing this man be able to hug and kiss and be a father and a grandfather and a husband and an uncle and a cousin to his gene pool family members. And that is an honor, and that is what the fight was about, for this man to come home and be with his people, be with his family. So if you would, please, if you really love the man and love the family and love the opportunity and love the fight, please refrain from addressing him by his former titles, the things that we used to call him, king and all the rest of that stuff. I'm not going to go through that. But please leave that alone. Please leave that alone. Please leave out the various things that are associated with the man with organizational activity. And when you say that, then say former. Say former and say what he used to be. You know, that would be greatly appreciated. That we don't want any gang affiliation and some of the disrespectful things to come back. You know, just see him as Mr. Larry Hoover. That's it. Just Mr. Larry Hoover. And the love and the reverence that you have for him, of course, you can express that, but not with those words. Also, when it comes to his release, his federal sentence is done. To be honest with you, we almost went and got him last night. But the federal sentence is done. What we have to understand is that he still had the the state case. Having the state case is tricky because for some of you who don't know, let me dive into this history. Me and David Barksdale's son was talking about it this morning. If you remember correctly, the federal government came and got him just about when he was about to be released from the state. And he was about to be released from the state. And many of you don't know because you haven't been in this struggle for this long. But Didi was his rappy. And that's my brother. I love Didi to death. But Didi was released from the state. And he was I don't want to say that because that's negative. But Didi was Pop's rappy. They was together when they got involved with a case. And then Didi was released, and they was about to release Pop, and then the feds came in and swept him up. So we believe that he will be released from state custody also, and that it won't take too much time, because as you know, we're going to go and see him. He's going to be here right in Illinois. There's no reason to even hold him there. Let's not even waste our time with that. And whether he stays in the city or outside of the city, he's going to be a great asset and a beacon in our community. He's a man that really has struggled. He's the Nelson Mandela of this struggle. And Wendy, of course, is the Wendy of this struggle. And it's been a long time, and it's been a long fight. With that being said, it is requested of you from the family to write J.B. Pritzker. If you want, take a picture and write J.B. Pritzker and let J.B. Pritzker know why he would be a positive asset and a great, positive, productive influence to this society, so that this man will be able to expedite his grant for release, whatever you want to call it, clemency, pardon, whatever you want to call it. We don't give a damn about what you call it, just as long as it's freedom. So make sure that you get in contact with Pritzker if you're really supporting this. My goodness, I've never seen so many GDs and folks all my life. They just coming out the woodworks, everybody. Beautiful. Thank you very much. Thank you. With that being said, since there's so many of you all, please send your information, forward your information to J.B. Pritzker. And with that, I want to thank so many people that have been involved with this. I want to thank, first of all, I want to thank Justin, a good brother of mine. I've walked with you, I've talked with you, I've shook your hand. We've shook hands with you. We've shared many information. I want to thank Justin. I want to thank Larry, little Larry. I want to thank Larry Jr. I want to thank Mama. I want to thank our circle of individuals involved with Free My Father. I want to thank those individuals that was involved with Paradigm Shift. I want to thank those individuals who was involved with 21st Century Vote. I want to thank, man, it's so many people. Gator, and I know that we all have our differences of opinions and how we operate and the things that we do, but man, we've kept it so. And I want to thank you. I want to thank the brothers. It's some killers out there. I mean, brothers that really, really had to swallow a big piece of pride to allow people to say things and do things over a period of time that they know people should not have been doing, and they didn't lift a finger to do anything to them. I want to thank you because you followed instructions. Thank you very much. It's so many people to thank. I wouldn't be able to thank you all, so I want you all to thank you all. I want you all to call each other and be like, hey, man, Brother Hood said thank you. You know what I'm saying? Brother T. Lamar said thank you. Thank you. I just want to thank you because what you've done, no matter how small or how great, has led to a success. And just for us in our history, this is the greatest day we have. This is the greatest day we have. Love.